Well, after 3 seasons on The Real Housewives of New York City, Killoren Bensimon definitely knows what makes a good story.
Yeah, and it also gave her a little inspiration for her first novel, A Dangerous Age, and we are so excited to catch up with her now. Welcome back. It's so good to see you. I feel like it's been way too long.
I know, way too long.
Yes.
How are you guys? Happy summer.
I'm doing great. I just came back from vacation, and I
can
took
see.
the
You look gorgeous.
And rested, right?
Yes,
I
and I
love
was reading while I was there. This is such a great summer read, great beach read. Tell us a little bit about the women in this book.
So this book is about 4 women that are, they meet as models when they're younger, and now they're in their 40s, and it's called A Dangerous Age because in your 40s, it is a dangerous age. But the great thing about these women is that they're a little bit of me, so everyone's like, oh, who is that? Is that
Yes.
this? Is it, is it you? Is it you? But actually, each character is a little bit of me. One's a little bit more dangerous, Lotta, who's a whole lot of fun. There's Sarah that wants to be a socialite, she wants to be on reality TV. There's Billy, who's, a foodie and is dying to, has been working so hard to try to make that next stage in her life. And then there's Lucy Brockton, who is supposed to be my character, who is hardworking Midwestern girl that's a writer and married to the most famous artist in the world.
Yeah, so
yes.
some similarities there in different places. But this is your first novel, but this
Yes.
is your 4th book.
Right.
Now, when you're writing this, did you think, okay, this could be a TV show or this could be a movie? Do you think about that while you're writing it?
Well, I first started the book when I was at Columbia with my writing professor. He was just like, Kelly, just start writing, write what you love. And he was the one that really got me into the magazine world because when I was modeling, he was just like, if you're going to model, he's like, I don't want you modeling, but if you're going to do this, then, ask these editors if you can write for them and write stories or doing interviews or whatever for free. And so when I was working for Hampton's Magazine, I did, like 5 articles a week and I was getting paid $100 a week. And, I just went for it.
You didn't do it for the money.
Right.
I just did it because I loved it. And this is A Dangerous Age is like my passion project. I just love it so much. I've had so much fun doing it. People are always asking me, like, is it hard? I'm like, to write what I love and know? So, no, it's been really fun.
But
really
did you inject any of like the personalities of perhaps maybe some of the women that you worked with before on The Real Housewives of New York City? Because there are some similarities without naming any names, but did you take some personality quirks and things like that?
It's kind of like Sex and the City meets Real Housewives. So some of the characters are similar and kind of like feed into that. But the real New York women, I'm like a huge voyeur. I would probably be behind you, like listening to what you're saying. You cannot make this stuff up. These, the dialogue. People are like, well, wait, how did you get this dialogue? I'm like, I just listen to people what they're saying, and I'm like. That's just how people talk, and that's how women talk.
Yeah, well, people are still talking about you on The Housewives. And some of the quotes from you on The Housewives, you recently tweeted this one, satchels of gold.
Oh my God,
now,
it's hilarious.
Are you able to look back now and laugh about some of that stuff like that? What was your experience like? How do you think about it now?
I had to tweet that, and my daughter was like, Mom, don't do that. But the funny thing about satchels of gold is that I was just repeating what Bethany was saying. And she was always saying these weird, random things, and then I would repeat them. People would be like, oh, Kelly's crazy. I'm like, actually, I'm just repeating this random verbiage that this person is saying and just being like, I don't understand what you're saying. I speak English. You can speak to me in the English language, not in satchels of gold or whatever she was saying. So now it's like funny. I'm like, satchels of gold, whatever.
Now it's yours. Own it.
I'm like, it's mine. That's mine. Give it to me.
All right, well, if you want to meet Kelly, she'll be doing a reading followed by a book signing tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at Rizzoli Books on 26th and Broadway. And, of course, pick up a copy of A Dangerous Age. It's out everywhere now. It's such a good summer read. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was so good to see you.
Yep,
Thank
and
you.
we'll be right back. So thank you so much. And I was going to tell you, I still